Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Yambology and today I am back with another video with something new actually. I know it's been some time since the last time I dropped a video. It's been about almost 2 weeks ago, perhaps not that long. But yes, I did miss being filming YouTube videos. I've just been really busy with my work life. It's just been a busy period and I'm really glad it's coming down a little bit, but yeah, still busy, but I'm getting some time to film videos for you guys. Yes, so for those of you who saw my last video, thank you. For those who commented, thank you also. I really do appreciate the support for my subscribers so far. Thank you guys for subscribing. I appreciate your support and love as well. For those of you who are new to my channel and you haven't seen any of those 2 previous videos, I will link them down in the description box below so that you can catch up with the rest of us. But yes, so today I am back and I wanted to start off on a series which I'm going to be calling the Let's Talk About It series. Basically what this series is going to be is where I'm going to be talking about different societal issues. I'll pick a topic every week and I'll discuss that on the series. And yes, if there's anything, any topic, any issue that you would like me to discuss on this channel as well, let me know. I'll be happy to look into that and make a video on the same. So as you can already tell from the title of this video, today I am talking about being single and the pressure to get married. And so yes, yes, that's what I'm talking about. I'm sure every young woman who is of that marriage age, right, as felt at some point the pressure to get married. So today I just wanted to discuss that, and as you already know, you know the drill. Get a cup of tea, get a bottle of water, whatever will make you comfortable, and let's go. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get into the topic of the day on the Let's Talk About It series. It's the topic that I'm sure a lot of young women, young ladies out there talk about from time to time, and it's the issue of being single and the pressure to get married. I mean, I'll tell you from myself, as as a person, I have been under the pressure to get married for years now. I think from the moment I graduated from university, which is like 8 years ago, I have been under this pressure, especially at the beginning was from my mom, and she would always say, you've graduated from university, my cousins that are the same age as me are married. And that's true. Like my cousins that are the same age as me, and the ones that are younger than me, they're married, they've got kids, and the ones that are not married, they're with someone and they've got kids. And yeah, so the pressure has been real for years now, and it's not like I don't want to get married. It's not like I don't have men coming up to me, or it's just that sometimes I personally feel like life is not a one-size-fits-all manual. You don't have to follow, I just feel like this marriage it's become a trend. I feel like people are just getting into it because their friend is married, so I should be married. And speaking of friend is married, like when you have a friend that's married, I feel like especially in the Nigerian society, there is so much emphasis that's been placed on marriage. There's so much respect that's been placed on marriage that no matter who you are, what you do, be it man or woman, if you're single and you're accomplishing stuff for yourself, be it career-wise, you're doing things, you get no respect until you're married. It's like, yeah, you can do whatever, but you're not married. It's that's like the height of it all in the Nigerian society. And I feel like this, especially I see women, especially when they get into their 30s and they're not married, people who are in like 27, 28, 29, and there's this pressure that people are feeling so much that, oh, I'm 28, I should be getting married. I just started seeing this guy 3 months ago, and he's not proposing marriage. Yes, I mean, when you get to a certain age, you should already know what you want, and when you're getting into certain relationships, you should be establishing some form of commitment, because you don't want to waste your time. And when I say you don't want to waste your time, truly you don't want to waste your time, because I've been in situations where it's just been a waste of time. So you might want something and the next person doesn't want the same thing that you want. So once you establish that from the beginning, you all know what the two parties know what they're getting themselves into. But yeah, so the pressure to get married, being single, I also feel like in the Nigerian society, a single woman is always seen. It's like, people will tell you, oh, she's single. So if you're actually accomplishing things for yourself, you have a good career, if you live in a nice place, and this is not to say that people, that people are just not living in the places that they live in without having a legitimate source of income. Yes, there are, we do have situations like that. But when you are someone that's focused on the things that you want to accomplish, not to say that you don't want a life partner, but you just have a goal that you want to accomplish, the society doesn't, your parents doesn't even see that. They just, you graduated from university, now you should get married. That's how they see it. And it's just that from those years, I just always felt like, okay, I am my own person. Can I actually make a decision for myself? I would love for one day to meet the right person, to meet the right man. We're living up to like 100 years now. Forever is a long time to be with the wrong person. And I feel like, I feel like people are getting trapped in this getting married and finding the right person. And, people will come up to, single women and be like, yeah, I'm ready for marriage. Meanwhile, they're not. Men will come up to you and be like, they're ready for marriage because they know that you're single. And perhaps they feel like, every single person is desperate for marriage. No, not every single person, every single woman, not every single woman is desperate for marriage. If you find the right person, yes, for sure, why waste time? Get together and get married. But sometimes the right person, when they come to you, there's always more than meets the eye. There's people that will come to you seemingly looking like the right package or the package that you're looking for, and you get into the relationship, and not until you've tied a knot and you're now in the marriage and you start to find out stuff. And this is why a lot of the times I say to people, do your due diligence. If I start to tell you stories of the people, the kind of men that I've come across, in the last couple of years, especially even this year as well, it's just like, if I was a desperate single person, really desperate for marriage, I would have been in a lot of deep shit right now, excuse my French. But you can't just go into things because of societal pressure and go into relationship blindly because you want to get married. What doesn't also help is that married people in the Nigerian society tend to feel like they're better than single people. I don't understand that logic. I just don't. Yes, you're married, we're happy for you. I have a number of friends, people that I went to secondary school with, people that I went to college with, people that I went to university with, that are married, and I'm happy for them, because when good things are happening around you, it means that you're on the right path and your time will come. And that's the mistake that people make. If you understand that your time will come, whatever, Bob's life is different from Jessica's life, or Cynthia's life is different from, Anita's life. You cannot base your life, you cannot base your destiny on what's happening in your friend's life. If you understand that you are your own person, you're your own individual, and what your life is set in a path, and if you follow the right path, you will come across the things that are meant to happen, good things that are meant to happen in your life. And I feel like sometimes people lose the focus because of the pressure. There are other things that you can be accomplishing. Being single isn't a disease. It's not, a stigma, unless you want it to be, because I'm single and I don't feel bad that I'm single. I feel like actually this is an opportunity for me, because no human is perfect, and the time that you have is always to better yourself. Tomorrow is another day for you to be a better version of the person that you are today. And if you are wanting to be with that right life partner, if you're waiting for the right man, you're Prince Charming, right? Prince Charming shouldn't come and find a not so worthy princess. You need to, I'm not saying, as a woman, I am the prize. I am the prize. I know my worth. I know what I'm capable of. I know that, when the right man comes along and he finds me, I know, I may not have the money, I may not have, but relationship is so much more than money. Yes, money is good. Money does help, a lot of aspect of relationships or life in general, but it's not, the end all and be all. There are so many aspects of things that we should be looking into when we're looking for life partners, or when we're looking to get into new relationships, other than, the person being rich. And, again, money is good. It's good to have money. But all I'm saying is that shouldn't be like your major primary key point that you're looking for when you're looking into marriage. The other thing also is some people will say, there was something that was happening on social media last week, and someone said, marriage is sacred. Yes, marriage is sacred, and it's between two complete people. I didn't quite understand that. What you mean by two complete people? Are you saying that single people or divorced people are incomplete? So henceforth you're trying to say that you're better than me. Is that what you're trying to say? I mean, sometimes I just feel like, if you're married, enjoy your marriage. People are happy for you. Stay in your lane and enjoy your marriage. Don't criticize people that are divorced. Don't criticize people that are single, because there are different circumstances and different situations that's made those people be in that position that they are.